Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my ranking of Islanders and Bombshells and Love Island. Season 7 just ended. Maya and Brian won. We're very happy for them and surprised. But let's go ahead and get into the rankings, broskies. Again, a reminder, all of this is opinionated, and if you disagree, you can comment down below, and while you're down there, go ahead, subscribe. It would definitely help me out. I'm broke. Anyways, we have our tiers. S tier, A, B, C, D, F, etc. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Who we got first? We got Charlie.
I just want to say, before you do have to make the decision, I just had the most amazing moment with Hannah, and it was just this crazy feeling that I've never felt. Everything we just went through the last 2 days, I felt led to this moment.
So, honestly, I kind of got mad respect for dude. He was cool. He had a good connection with Hannah until he got voted off. And I think he was a real vibe coming into the villa. But definitely during the end, he was getting super desperate. So we'll just put him right there in C tier. I feel like that's respectable. Oh, man. Guess who we have next? Sierra. We all know where she's going. Watch what you say, people. Could get canceled. Anyways, Taylor.
Where your noise at?
My goat. Let me just go ahead and... That's not right there. Let's move you up. Yes. He was probably one of my favorite Islanders just as a person. Dude was funny. And to be honest, I feel like he was literally the personality of the villa. I know the whole Olandria situation, him not being loyal to her, cooked him, but he had every right to choose to be with Clark at the end of the day. He could have communicated that better, sure, but I love Island, bro. People gonna find connections here and there. It is what it is. Moving on. Mamacita.
Who do you think has told the most people that they love them?
Nick. Hey, bro, you just be throwing that around.
I'm trying to make it 51.
Y'all know where my man is going. Maybe I need to make this a little bit wider. That'll do. That'll be better. He's also an S. Man, I feel like Nick was really just going with the flow of things. Felt bad for him when Sierra left at first, but it was definitely for the better at the end of the day after I started realizing that Sierra was really just throwing coochie at him every time she felt he was leaving, and with the whole C-word thing going out. At the end of the day, if you're getting quoted by Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like you deserve to be an S tier, period. All right. Ace.
Oh, shit!
We all know where he's going. Good lucky. I really mess with Dude Heavy, though. He just stood on business, bro. His 5'6" self, man, he ain't changed his ways for no one. He was real from day one. Now he kept it P. I wondered if he would have liked Yelissa. I doubt it. But hey, I feel like he and Shelly was robbed of getting that 100 thou wow. They really had the best connection out there. The producers got some explaining to do. Cause that stuff was stupid. Freedom. Oh man. Jordan Maya. All right, look, I know that might be a little biased, but look, I don't got hate for him. Oh man, he is a love bomber. I'm gonna keep it honest, but he just wanted booty at the end of the day with Huda Andrina, but I can't blame him. He saw what he wanted, and I guess that's just his way of flirtatious activities. I don't know, his way of flirting, that's his game, but his whole thing with Huda, I gotta feel bad for the man. He went with somebody he definitely regretted, but it is what it is, bro. I would definitely relate to him a little bit more because he used my generation slang a lot. I think he is in my generation, but I don't know. Too bad, so sad. He got voted out by Ace and the Goons. Moving on. Oh, man. Oh, would you look at that? Sierra and Yelissa are now coupled up in the racist category. Sorry, my Scottish accent is horrible. All right. Alandria.
More than just Huda. Huda's a package, you know?
Wait, she has a kid?
Oh.
She is definitely one of the people I would not tell my darkest secrets to. If y'all see on TikTok, there's a whole compilation of her telling people stuff, Huda's personal business, and just other people's business and stuff. She was doing too much in that aspect, yes. But besides that, and crashing out on Taylor, I think she was a very respectable woman. She put a lot of faith in Taylor on staying true to her, but he found something better. Also, Nicolandria. We've been saying it from the start, but I guess she couldn't see it in the beginning. She's cool. Has some hiccups, but she deserves to be right here. Oh, man.
Like, get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
We're not going to talk about the spelling, but I have no comment on this one. Bella. I don't really remember much about her. I know she was definitely in the, I don't remember what she said. Can't get no coochie out this queen. It was cool, but all I remember for real is that moment and Nick choosing Sierra over her, and then she got eliminated, but no beef. I feel like this is respectable. Shelly.
Is this Bella?
The girl's girl herself. I feel like she was very loyal throughout her whole Love Island experience to Ace. Of course, when Casa Amor happened, she had that connection with Chris, but she knew where home was at the end of the day. The only bad experience I remember of her was when Huda went crazy on Ace, and she got a little bitter. However, everything eventually got resolved, so she will be going up in with them. Amaya.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
All right. We all know where Amaya is going. Oops. We all knew where she was going, bro. We all knew where she was going, bro. Amaya Papaya, bro. No explanation needed. All right. Hannah. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like she was giving mad like fake vibes because you cried over Charlie, and then we all saw what she did with Pepe afterwards. But it's Love Island. I have no problem with her doing that. I think it's a show where if stuff happens, you just gotta move on. And obviously, we got eliminated, so it is what it is. She will be going with my boy Charlie. Jalen. Man, he was on and then he got gone. Alandria still had Taylor in her head after everything. That whole beach date, the whole relaxing massage date that they went through. A man sent my country boy packing immediately. But, I heard that they were trying to make dude a travel influencer, so I guess that's pretty cool. Iris. Second one, right?
No, it's actually the 15th.
She's a very mature lady, in my opinion. She went through a lot of things, being in the middle of Jeremiah's and Huda's little drama. TJ getting voted off. Throughout all of it, though, she stayed to herself, pushed through, and enjoyed her Love Island experience, and is now with Pepe, so I'm going to put her in A. One of the two basketball pros in the villa.
Give me an L.
Another one of my favorites. Dude was pretty chill. He wasn't in a lot of drama from what I saw. Hannah left dude in a little mini depression, though. He was missing something, all right. But hey, him and Iris made it to the final round, so he gonna go up there with her. Austin. Man, Mr. Pool Boy. I got a lot of mixed signals from bro. I don't think he really knew how to communicate how he actually felt about a person. I'm saying that to regards to the things that happened with Amaya. But besides that, he started wanting to get together with Jaden. And now outside of the villa, I barely see him with her. Besides that, and getting checked by Ace too, he was all right. So he's gonna go right there. TJ.
Person that's gonna be like, fuck you, like,
Yeah.
especially if someone's like, okay, I'm just not feeling like it's not the end of the world, I promise.
Bro, I mess with TJ heavy, dude. One of my favorite bombshells, to be honest, and bro, he's super funny outside of the villa. Y'all should really check out his TikTok. But he kept it real. He was probably up there with Ace to be honest. It was real as it gets, especially during that Casa Amor kissing challenge. Man, that he ain't get nobody no 10. I really felt bad, and he didn't deserve to get voted off, to be honest, when he got that whole elimination thing when they voted off 5 people, I think. It was definitely disappointing seeing him dip out, because I really wish him and Iris could have continued what they had, but hey, America wanted, they didn't vote for bro, so he's gonna go up with my boy Jalen. Andrina. During the villa, she got love bombed by my boy Jemiah. Brian didn't want her anymore, and then she got voted off. She was just taking massive L's during the whole show, and also outside the show, because I also saw her trying to defend herself in somebody's comment section, talking about how they didn't show the full clip of Huda crashing out in the dress room. It was just embarrassing. She's just embarrassing yourself, Andrina, in my opinion. You will be our first F of tonight. Enjoy. All right, we have Zach. I don't know who this is. Vanna. Also don't know who that is. JD. All I remember from you, broski, is you want to be dominant. Pack your bags, buddy. I remember Jaden.
I don't have any regrets.
Stop the cap.
And I think she was pretty cool with Austin and whatnot, but besides that, I don't really remember much. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Grayson. Who? Sorry, I just don't remember her. I'm gonna keep it honest. I do remember Coco though. I remember she questioned, she had Ace and a little iffy, but besides that, her flight was longer than her stay. Also, she was talking stuff on a podcast about Alandria, so pack your bags, buddy. Chris. Everybody hates Chris. 6'8", black, a basketball pro. Man, W after W, bro. Check mark for most of these females out here. He went for the craziest one in the villa, and I appreciate him taking one for the team and going for Huda, but man, I know he really had to rethink some things. I feel like Chris is a real emotionally mature dude, though. He tried his absolute best to make it work with her, but hey, I feel like we should have voted her off way before. Anyways, best Casa Amor bombshell, in my opinion, A tier. Clark.
Up and I saw Nick and I was like, oh, Nikki Pooh, I'm glad you came back. And then I saw Alondria and I'm like, what the hell?
She was cool and very calm throughout the whole Taylor and Alandria drama. She was really like forced in the middle of it. And I don't think it was just, America wasn't really helping her situation out either with voting her last for everything. And she really stayed out of the drama, in my opinion, and she had an amazing connection with Taylor. So I feel like she deserves to be up here. Zach.
I used to be a bad boy, you know.
I feel like he was super desperate at the end and only went for Amaya because he didn't want to get voted off. And I could really tell he ain't really connect with Alandria. But my main if on him and disappointment was, I know y'all remember the little mailbox challenge and when he was just adding to other people's comments about Amaya. I really mess with that. He definitely should have communicated beforehand if he really felt like that. So, poor Elan.
Go through the girls and I go through the guys, and then when we meet,
I feel like he was just there, to be honest. He ain't really do much, and I remember little of bro. So, right, Brian?
You hate me. That's a you Collins fan.
He won, and he was with Amaya. So I ain't really got no beef with broski. He got the dub. He split the 50K. That's a W to me. He gonna be up there with his couple. All right, I think that's it. These are just extras. But this is the total tier list. I feel like this is very accurate. And hey, if I made a mistake, let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more, please. Also, I spoke about these two in my last video. You should definitely check it out. It's gonna be right in the middle of your screen. Might as well click on it. Might as well. Holla at you.